Welcome back, everyone, to another entrepreneuring episode brought to you by the Arrowhead Center at NMSU. I have a returning guest today. We've had him on the show over a year ago now, Sergio from Out of Gun Productions. Welcome back.
Hi, Garrett. How are you?
I'm doing well. I appreciate you coming back.
Yeah, thanks for having me back. We've been busy, been trying to get all these kind of projects off the ground. Currently, right now, we're trying to get a graphic novel that I wrote called Interstellar Eddy. It's a Latino superhero. So we don't have any Latino superheroes, so I said, hey, let's do it. So what we're trying to do is get crowdfunding, get it crowdfunded, and get enough money to hopefully do 1,500 physical copies and also the digital copies, and get it out there to people who want to see this. And people have been asking me about it after I tell them the story. So it's something we're really happy to get launched. And we're also working on a Latino horror film called Soul Diver, which is getting good response. It's made it to the quarterfinals in LA Shriek Fest. It's currently in the moved to the semifinals, I believe, or It's in the semifinals, I believe, in the up and coming writers contest for Stage 32. So we'll see what happens with that.
That sounds awesome. So Interstellar Eddy, I mean, without giving too much away, what is it about? I mean, you said it's a superhero, but given the title, I'm assuming there's some sci-fi elements.
Right. It's a Latino superhero. So it actually deals with a 13-year-old boy who goes with his grandfather to the Yucatan Peninsula to visit for the summer because his grandfather's an archaeologist. He accidentally finds his piece and puts it in the on the hieroglyphic wall that his grandfather's newly discovered wall that his grandfather found. And when they go to sleep and wake up the next day, they're in a spaceship and they're heading to Corazon del Cielo, which is the Mayan Empire's home world that they returned to after they left Earth. So we found out that he's the new ruler of the Mayan Empire, and he must learn to rule and go back in time and learn from all the great rulers and rule the Mayan Empire while protecting this section of the galaxy in the universe. So he's responsible for protecting, all the human beings on Earth and other various life forms all over the world. I mean, all over the galaxies, this section of the galaxy. So he's a busy guy, but you got to think about it. He's a 13-year-old, and he also gets transformed into a man's body. So he's a 13-year-old kid inside a man's body. So he also has to deal with going to school and protecting the galaxy, kissing girls and doing whatever other things, is come with as your 13-year-old. And plus his parents don't know anything about it. So he's hiding that from him. Only him and his grandfather know about it. So it's a fun adventure.
You have to have that secret identity.
Right. Exactly.
Well, that's awesome. How long have you been working on this?
I've been working it for a few years, but, we just decided to get it rolling and get it going with the artwork and stuff. We have a fabulous artist by the name of Jeff West who worked on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and also did some storyboards for Buffy. He did storyboards as well as Smallville. So he's got his own website called The Art of Jeff West, and he does some fantastic work. And he actually brings these characters for Interstellar Eddy, like Sterling Chan, which is Sterling's robot and mentor, and Eddie when he's an adult and when he's also a child at 13, he just brings them to life and they just pop off the page. It's going to be really something we're excited about that we want to get out there.
Nice. So you mentioned you're just about to kick off your crowdfunding campaign. What platform did you end up going with?
We're going with Indiegogo. So we're trying to get as much money as we can. We need about 38,000 to meet our goal, but I mean we could probably squeeze it, and get what we need. But hopefully we'll be able to get that or more. And if we get more, we can do more graphic novels, or even do another graphic novel for Soul Diver, which we want to do as well. So, I mean, we could kill two birds with one stone if we actually get more than what we need. So
that's wonderful. So is this your first crowdfunding campaign?
This is my first crowdfunding campaign. I'm learning a whole bunch, and it's not as easy as I thought, but, it's fun to learn, it's basically like doing a PR for anything. So it's a lot of work.
What was the learning experience like getting ready for your first crowdfunding campaign? What were the steps you took?
Well, first we did a Kickstarter video, a video to like just basically tell what our campaign's about, what our character's about, and what our inspiration was to get this going. So I wanted to get the people enough information so they knew what Interstellar was about and how it's different from any other superhero that's out there currently. And so, I mean, that was a big challenge in itself, getting the video done. We've got that done, and just basically making all the contacts I can in social media, LinkedIn, anywhere, Facebook, Twitter. So that's been a real challenge. I'm somewhat connected on Facebook and LinkedIn and all those, but not quite enough as I would like to be in order to get this to be as successful as we'd like this crowdfunding campaign to be. So it's just a lot of work.
Yeah, it is. I'm sure you're doing a lot more appearances like this one, trying to get your name out there.
Yes, I am. I'm doing a lot more appearances. Maybe I'll do a comedy show next after this. I don't know, but we'll see.
How do you? Does that go? How do you handle all that? Does it kind of come naturally? Are you good at getting in front of the? You seem, as having you on multiple times, like you're very good at getting in front of the camera, promoting your production company.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I did acting in for a while, so I'm used to the camera. The camera's my friend. Sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's not. But, yeah, no, I feel comfortable, and I just want to just tell, the story behind Interstellar Eddy, because I feel really connected with his character, and, I feel really attached to him, and it's just something that I think every kid, not only every kid, but every adult and every person worldwide will relate to this boy and his adventures, and, because everybody has a dream to fly. Everybody has a dream to, like, if they had superhuman strength, what would they do with it? And it's basically, this kid gets, power at 13 years old, but yet, he's still a kid. I mean, he still has to go through what kids go through and learn. So, I mean, but his learning is advanced, but still, he's still a kid, and there's a kid in all of us. So I want to bring that quality of everybody's inner child out and let them have fun. I mean, because that's what we need. We need a lot more smiling. We need a lot more fun to get our mind off everything that's going on in this world right now. So
I want to talk too. I mean, last time we were on, again, I really recommend everyone go and check out the first interview we did with you to hear your story about how you started out of gum. But again, kind of talking about how long you've worked in this industry, and you just mentioned crowdfunding's entirely new for you. I mean, what is it like to come to something completely new? And have to start learning again after you have been working as a professional for so long in this field.
It's basically you're a fish out of water. You're just trying to learn what you can, and I've always been thrown into the whatever I needed to do and just learn as I go. And, this is another thing that I'm learning, and it's fun. As long as I have fun and I'm learning something new, I mean, it's great. I mean, in the industry, when I first started, it was all about learning, and this is the same thing. And so it's not much different than that, but it's just different aspects and different things you have to just learn and apply, and the application might be a little bit different than in the industry, but one thing about this is we'll have a lot more control over our own product, and we will be able to build our fan bases, which is what we want to do. We want to build a fan base for Interstellar Eddy and for Eddie Tornado, who is this 13-year-old boy. We want to build a fan base for him and just let him take off, because I have a really great feeling that this guy is going to take off, and he's going to launch into the air and be all around he's going to be around with us for a long time. I'm feeling that in my gut. Everything that I've learned through crowdfunding and what I'm learning through crowdfunding still is basically we want to get stuff out for the people. This is for the people, and we want the people to be behind it, and we want everybody to embrace it. So, like when I was in the entertainment industry, well, I still am in the entertainment industry, but when I was working for like larger studios, it's basically, it's all geared towards money. It's all geared towards, towards what will sell fast. This is basically geared on the story, the characters, and we're trying to just get you a really good story. So you'll, lose yourself and just have fun. That's what it's about. Having fun and enjoying, an adventure. I want people to just lose themselves and just, fly off with Eddie and, fight, some monster or something that's terrorizing the galaxy and protecting Earth. That's what it's about. It's fun. And if it's not fun for me, I won't do it. And I'm definitely having a lot of fun just learning. And that's what I, have always done, is what I'm learning is to have fun doing it and to apply it to something to make it successful, just like this project.
Yeah. I mean, last time we spoke, you talked about it's important that things come from a place of passion. It does not sound to me like that has changed at all.
Oh, no, not at all. I won't do anything unless there's passion behind it. And, as I said before, we have a passion. My business partner, Felipe Salazar, and I have a passion for getting, stories that haven't been told from our point of view. Like I said, we don't do Latino projects. We do projects with Latinos in them. So it's not just for Latinos. It's for anybody. It's diverse. We want to hit everybody, stories that everybody can relate to, that everybody will love, and that everybody will, embrace, and then they will enjoy it. Everybody will enjoy it. I just want everybody to have a good time, not just Latinos, everybody. And that's what, that's what I want to do. That's what I'm sure that's what everybody else wants to do, is just have fun and, smile, and let's have an adventure. Why not?
Speaking again to everything you've learned through your journey, is for other budding entrepreneurs out there, is there one lesson you'd like to point to as one of the most valuable?
You know what? The most valuable lesson I've learned is anything you learn along the way is valuable, and you will use it sometime or another when you start when you become an entrepreneur, you will use that someplace or another. It's something you've learned. I don't care if it's like, learn how to do Photoshop, or learn how to do something else, or, learn how to do a podcast, or learn how to do anything. It will help you learn as much as you can. I can't stress that enough. Be as vast experienced as you can be, because it's not only going to help you, it's going to make you more accessible to anything you need to do. And it's going to make you more valuable, not only a valuable employee, but it's going to make you more valuable to your company and to yourself. And, you could be a one-man band trying to do everything you can. I've tried it. I'm not a one-man band yet, but I'm not like Robert Rodriguez, who's a one-man band and can do everything, that's my goal, is to do that. But, there's still some things that I still need to, learn to make me, a bigger presence in the, entertainment industry, and a bigger presence with bringing stories to life, and for people to engage with, and to embrace, and to love. So learn everything you can. I don't care if it's something as minimal as learning to change a tire or like that, because you never know when that one thing can put you in some moment where it gives you a contact, or you meet somebody who can later down the line can help you do something that you need to do, and they can help you. It's amazing. I've just even I think tying a tie. I helped one producer tie a tie. He couldn't, he was having trouble tying a tie. I helped him tie it. And, it's just anything you learn can be so valuable. And you don't think about it at the time, but when you actually use it and apply it, and then it helps you out later on the line and says, hey, yeah, somebody remembers, hey, yeah, you helped me, you helped me change my tire. And I learned how to change my tire. Or I learned how to do this. It can help you so much. And it's just the smallest thing sometimes that just amaze you as to what can help you in certain situations, especially with networking with people and understanding everybody's needs, and understanding, building relationships with other people but in this industry, and in any industry, because every industry, and especially in the entertainment industry, it's all about relationships. It's all about networking, and it's all about, people. It's all about people, basically.
And I'm speaking of getting help from other places. I mean, we're here, we're doing this podcast because of the Arrowhead Center. How have you been working with the Arrowhead Center? How have they been helping you?
Oh, they've been helping me so much. I mean, I've learned so much from the Arrowhead Center. Entrepreneurship was, I started the company in LA, and we're still in LA, and half of it's here in New Mexico as well, and El Paso. And it's just like, there's just so much stuff that I didn't think about when we were starting out, and I can access all the answers I need. There's lots of opportunities to get, networking, to meet various amounts of people. And, they're always willing to help you out and to get you successful. That's what they want. They want to see you succeed. And, I'm very grateful for that, for all the help that they give me. And, I don't think there's any place where you could go where somebody's going to say, "Oh, hey, I can help you. Do you need help?" and stuff like that. So, it's a great thing to have. And it's, if anybody can get into it, I would suggest it strongly, because there's nothing like all the help you can get when you're starting, your business and getting your entrepreneurship going and all that. So yeah, it's fantastic.
Well, Sergio, before you go, where can everyone, find out more about Interstellar Eddy, about Out of Gum, and obviously, where can they find your crowdfunding campaign?
Okay, Out of Gum Productions, if you want to find out more about what projects we're working on. And I think we're going to have a link on Out of Gum to interstellareddy.com. If you go there, that'll take you to our Indiegogo site. I don't know if it's up yet, because we're still working on an Indiegogo site. And getting it going. As soon as we do the crowdfunding campaign, which should take place the next couple weeks, I believe. So if you go to interstellareddy.com, you should be able to find, it'll take you to the Indiegogo campaign. And then after the campaign is over, the Interstellar Eddy website will be up, and we'll have information about the, Eddy and everything that goes with it. So, but Out of Gum Productions is our main company that's basically, bringing you Interstellar Eddy. And we have 3 projects that we're focusing on, including Interstellar Eddy, and the other one is Christina Makina and Soul Diver, which is a feature Latino horror film, female lead Latino horror film. So all of those can be found at Out of Gum, and information about me and Felipe Salazar, my business partner, can be found at outofgumproductions.com. And like I said, the crowdfunding campaign, if you want to, contribute and help us get what we need to get for Interstellar Eddy to get him out there and launched, is at interstellareddy.com.
Well, wonderful. Everyone definitely go and check that out. Sergio, thank you again for taking the time to come on the program today.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Have a good one.
All right, you too.
Thanks as always for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more interviews with entrepreneurs. And visit arrowheadcenter.nmsu.edu to learn how New Mexico State University can help you launch your business.